Happy birthday, Christy. Just wanted to say and wish you a happy 30th birthday. I wish I could be there to enjoy that experience. Oh my goodness, I mean 30 years is it's incredible. It doesn't even seem like that long, but gosh, lucky to have you in my life. I guess not lucky, but blessed to have you. And I just wanted to say greetings to you from Minnesota, as well as to everyone there in Los Angeles that's watching. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of share a story with you, as well as show you a little thing, something at the end for you. But basically, a story. Gosh, there's so many good stories about you and our experiences over the last 30 years. I guess one story that stands out is when you had just come home from camp, and you were there for about 2 weeks. I was having withdrawals. I was going crazy. I'm like, "Where's Christy? Where's Christy?" And you came home, and I was just overwhelmed with joy and excitement, and to the point where I was just tuning out everything, and everything was not, everything was like frozen in time around me, and all I could think about was you and me, and I was bursting through the doorway, and that like cheesy, just like that slow motion song was coming on, and all I could think about was just, running to your arms, and then boom, just like hit this bag right in front of me, right in front of the doorstep, and just flew like an Olympic long jumper, like 10 feet, scraped my face. Everyone's like went from Christy's back to Zach's, hurt. He's, and then Dad freaked out. Oh my gosh, it was such a funny memory, but just lots of great stories that I have about you. But I really wanted to share a quick verse with you. It comes out of Matthew 14. Basically, it's a story about how Simon walked on the water, and I'm going to read from verse 25. During the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. And when the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. But Jesus said immediately to them, "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down on the boat, walked on the water, and came towards Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink, and cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him, and said, "You have little faith, why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Those who were in the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God." And then the men of the place recognized Jesus. They sent word to all the surrounding country. People brought all their sick to him and begged him to let the sick just be touched, and just to even touch his cloak. And so basically, why I chose that scripture is, the line that stands out to me is when Peter says, "Lord, if it is you, tell me to come to the water." And Peter may have been the first one out of the boat, but Jesus invites, all of us to kind of walk on that water, take that leap of faith. And for me, walking on water, as well as for you, is facing your fears. Not letting fear have its last word. Discovering and embracing the unique calling that God has in our lives, which God has put you, in Los Angeles, and just kind of following your dreams. God's given us this tremendous invitation to step out. When we step out of the boat, we cherish and experience the unforgettable thrill of doing something with God that we can never accomplish on our own. And I just relate that to you. And Christy, you've always been a rock to me. I've always leaned on you when times were good, when times were bad, and I always look to you for advice. You're very courageous, and I applaud you and support you tremendously for taking a leap of faith and just moving out of your comfort zone and getting out of that boat, quote unquote. But to close it up, since another fond memory I have of you is music, and since you love music, I'm going to do a little ditty for you, if you will. So watch me. Happy 30. Happy 30. Go, Christy. Go, Christy. Go, Christy. Go, Christy. Oh, look at that. Woo! Woo! Happy 30th 30th birthday, Christi. Have an awesome time. Love you. Love you.